So first person to have to present, to share his story with us is the most respectful, Michel Nzinga, please.
Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Michel Nzinga. I'm from the Democratic Republic of Congo. First of all, let me take this opportunity to thank the American government as they give us this opportunity to be resettled in the United States. We thank you so much. And next is the organization which always give refugees skills, which we have here. We have an American center, which is represented by Madame Natasha. And we have also community development, Congolese Community Development Center, which is represented by the senior director here, Mr. Eric Kamba. We really appreciate you. So today, I'll take this opportunity to tell many people life of refugees back home. Because refugees, they have faced many challenges in their home area. So I'm here, maybe I can express on my own experience what I've gone through until when I'm here in America. I was a teacher. First of all, when I graduated, I finished my university education. I got a job as a teacher in Eastern Congo. So I didn't know exactly what was happening there. I was born in Kinshasa, Democratic Republic of Congo, and raised in Kinshasa. So once I went there in Eastern Congo, I think everybody always follow the news, but that is a red zone for rebels and whatever. I didn't know. I started my duty as a head teacher in a certain school in Congo. And it was one day at 10 a.m. in the morning. We saw a couple of rebels. It was my first time to face rebels. They came to invade the school, killing people mercilessly. And they took a good number of students, take them to the rebel camp so that they can be a rebel against the government. That was the first time when they took a good number of students and teachers as well. So we resumed our business as usual in school. After 4 good months again, a good number of the rebels, they came again to get other students and teachers as well. So that time, because I saw a pool of blood, I decided to come up and to talk to the general himself, to show him the utility of the children in the life. So I tried to talk to the general. He listened to me. I told him, look here, I know you have killed. If you want to kill me right now, I'm ready. But look, the life of these children. Remember, you have also a children. If anybody can take your children to take them in the rebel movement, as a parent, what are you going to feel? He just looked at me. He didn't say anything. Thank God, he accepted. He didn't know anything. He took his members, they went back. We continue with our business as usual in school. After 5 months now, it was a sad story in that school. The rebels, they came with crude weapons, guns. They killed everybody without any excuse in that school. Children, teachers, and others, they were being captured. And me, I was being captured. They take us to a hill whereby it's the middle of nowhere. So you can't escape, you can't do nothing. They were mistreating people badly because nobody can intervene. No government to stand for its people. The rebel can do anything. Even right now, as I'm speaking to you last Friday, they killed many people in Beni, burying them in a mass grave. And the government is saying nothing. They took us to that hill. I stayed 3 days. I was waiting for my execution. I was inside a sewage pool. That is where they put me, they hung me. They put me that I was waiting for my death. And God is great. Among the first children they took, one of my children was a wife of the general. Once the general went home, we started telling the wife that we got one of the head teacher, is going to be executed after 3 days. The lady wants to see who was the person who was being, they want to be executed after 3 days. Around midnight, the girl came with the husband, the general, where I was being lied. We break a torch. He looked at me. I was here, up. The girl saw me. He told the husband. She was pregnant at that time. She told the husband, that is my teacher. If you try to kill him, I'll kill myself and your baby as well. So the general, he has to accept the fact that the wife, he told him not to execute my teacher. That is the place whereby I got a chance to live as you see me today. After some time, a couple of minutes ago, the general told the wife, I'm not going to kill the guy, but he has to vacate this area as soon as possible. The lady told the general, how is he going to vacate because he doesn't know this place? Because when I went to that school, everybody knew that I was new. I came from the capital city. And then the general says, I'll give him 2 rebels to escort him where the school was. The school was very far, very, very far. We left that place, they gave me the order to be released. I had no clothes, I was bleeding, my blood was everywhere. They took me, those 2 soldiers, they told what they were telling me in the road. Try your best to vacate as quick as possible. If we found you around, you'll be a dead meat. I have to accept the fact that I'm alive. We walk on the forest, Congo forest. I think many people they have read about Congo forest. We walk in that forest for 4 good hours up to my school. School was desert, nobody was there. Only the caretaker, an old man. I came to school, nobody was there, so I didn't know what to do. I follow him. He said, teacher, do you know that you are dead? He said, no, I'm alive. He said, you are right. Try to go. I asked him, who is everyone? He said, everyone is dead, except me, I remain here. He said, no, what am I going to do? He said, I don't know. Try to go to Uganda. Or try to go fathers, they are there, because it was a missionary school. Say, fathers, they are there. Try to go and tell them maybe they can do something for you. And yet, remember, the time I was talking to the government, to the rebels, not to attack the school, some people, they were there. They were, in Congo, they always say the world has got ears. We don't know. It was a misunderstanding. So they were thinking that I'm the one who was talking with the rebels so that I can take the students to give them to the rebel side so that they can overthrow the government. So on the meantime, when I was in the captive, the government agencies, they came to look for me, saying that I'm trying to overthrow the government. So I was in big trouble. So they were after me. Then I went to see the fathers. I want to express to them what's happened to me. They said, we know Africa, because they were Italian fathers. We know what is happening. There is nothing you can tell us. But what we can tell you, if you are ready, we are going, because there is nothing, we remain here in school. I said, Father, where are you going? He said, we can't tell you. If you are ready, let's go. Because I was that with nothing. He said, come, they give me trousers, shirt. That's it. I take a shower, a quick shower. He said, if you are ready, we go. If you want to remain, it's up to you. I didn't have any other option. So I have to accept what the father was telling me. So they take me. It was around 4. So you need something to eat? I said, no, Father, I'm okay. Because that time I didn't know my family, my father, my mother. So if they heard that what's happening to me, my mother, in fact, my mother died with a heart attack. Right? She had that story. The father, they tell me, Michel, we are going. I say, Father, I have nothing to do. Let's go. So they took me. I didn't know where they were going because I was desperate. They took me to the Land Rovers, to airstrip. They told me we are going to Kenya. I didn't know Kenya. I always hear Kenya, I don't know. Me, according to me, I knew we are going to stay with them together. When the problem comes, then we have to come back together with fathers. I was now released with my heart. We took our aircraft around 4:30 in the evening. Destination Kenya. After 1 hour and 30 minutes, we reached Kenya. I did nothing, no document, no nothing. When we reached the airport, a small airport in Kenya, majority of people know Kenya. Father James, he was the first person to go to the immigration officer. He told me, you just remain behind. When we finish, we'll call you. I was just somewhere. They talked to the immigration officer. They were talking, they take time, 45 minutes. Then I see, later on, they call me. Excuse me, are you from where? I'm from Congo. So, what are you doing in Kenya? Say, it's a long story. So, okay, fine. Told the pastor, this is our guest. Let's welcome him. So, I became a member of that church. Then I got my wife there. So I always thank God for that journey. I got that lady, start keep on praying for me. Then God is great. I got a job with an international International ICHRD, International Commission of Human Rights and Democracy. So we start working. My job was dispatching food to the drought area in Kenya. I report the matter to the police. The organization also reported the matter to the UNHCR. Now we start the process of me coming here, of being resettled. So it took me 4 good years to be resettled. So to cut the story short, I was being resettled through International Institute of New England. I really appreciate them. And once I reach here, I find my family, as we are here too. This is my family. I'm free. And I found my brother here is the executive director of Congolese Development Center. He grabbed me my first job with the Metronic. So I'm free, now I'm set. Thank you for listening to me. Anything you want to ask, I'm available. Thank you.